Las Vegas, Tony Ferguson believes he's trapped champion Conor McGregor and left him with nowhere to hide after winning the interim UFC lightweight title in Saturday's UFC 216 headliner. El Kukai said the Notorious now has two options: fight or vacate. Ferguson, 233 MMA, 131 UFC, continued his takeover of the UFC lightweight division when he scored his 10th consecutive victory with a third-round submission of Kevin Lee, 163 MMA, 93 UFC, in their pay-per-view main event at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. With the interim belt in his possession, standard procedure means Ferguson should next receive a unification match with McGregor, 213 MMA, 91 UFC. UFC President Dana White said the showdown has to happen, and Ferguson seems to have confidence it will. Not only that, but he expects to have his way with the Irishman. "I'll ankle pick him, no problem," Ferguson told reporters at the UFC 216 post-fight news conference. "I'll sit him on his ass, and everybody's the same size on the ground. Conor McGregor poses no threat to me, especially when I hit him with my jab. He's going to be running away like Katsunori Kakuno did, and I'll chase after his ass like a cornerback, and I'll slam him to the ground and finish him with a Darce choke or any other choke of my pleasing." McGregor hasn't fought MMA since he won the 155-pound belt with a second-round knockout of Eddie Alvarez at UFC 205 last November. Since that fight, he's taken time off to enjoy the birth of his first child and also moved over to the boxing ring for a high-profile match with Floyd Mayweather in August, which he lost by 10th round TKO. During a recent interview, McGregor said he had an eye on the interim title bout between Ferguson and Lee, but also mentioned a number of other potential opponents for his return to the octagon. Ferguson noted McGregor has never called him out specifically, though, and for that reason, he does hold some concern the fight won't materialize. Ferguson said he's willing to explore other fights, such as Khabib Nurmagomedov, 240 MMA, 80 UFC, if McGregor decides he doesn't want to unify the championship next. However, Ferguson said if that happens, McGregor should without question have to give up his belt. "The boy's scared," Ferguson said. "He's never mentioned my name one time. Not one time during this whole entire talk. I've been here, I have 10 consecutive victories, I'm interim lightweight champ. It doesn't matter who they put in front of me. It could be Khabib, it could be Conor. I'm going to go back to the drawing board, and I'm going to talk to my agents and talk to my team. But the fight is with Conor. It is with Conor. You can't run anymore, man. You're in check, and I'm great at chess." Ferguson said if he does fight McGregor next, he's ready for it to happen as soon as possible. He claimed to be injury-free after UFC 216 and said he would be ready to go next week, and certainly before the end of the year, as well. White said he expects McGregor to return to the octagon before the end of the year, and UFC 219 on December 30th seems to be the most frequently discussed date. Ferguson wants it to happen, but he also gave McGregor fair warning that there's an out available if he wants it. "This is chess," Ferguson said. "This is check. He's going to be in checkmate soon. He's running out of time. He needs to defend or vacate. But if he isn't going to defend it, I'll tell you what, just set it down, Conor, and just expletive walk away, and nobody will get hurt." For complete coverage of UFC 216, check out the UFC events section of the site.